you, so who gon' get the next dozen? I press trigger, I don't press people button. Nobody chops can face me with something. Like how I have 22 and only something. Then it's for you, so who gon' get the next dozen? Anytime they ready, pull out. 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 Pussy, sit around and watch a girl live. Watch a girl roll, now you know I roll big. Sit around and plan how to put girl in fridge. Remember when you dig a hole, it's two you gon' dig.
Where we all blow into new flow. Sunset spilling out. Light leaks on the pavement. Shadows blacking out. Punk rock and pagan. Dancing like a dream. Stepping on the stage. Hot like gasoline. I am neon man. Black holes in your eyes. Hiding but nothing. Symbols in the skies. Something is coming. Get drunk Dancing like the band, stepping on the stage. Heart like clouds of rain. Dancing like the band, stepping on the stage. Heart like clouds of rain.
Mirrors. All right, we are live. Oh, the quality screen still has the SDK gaming all over it.
Oh no.
I must have missed those.
Well, if the outlaps anything, Sean Ryan currently has fastest sector 2.
Ooh. Need to get to where I can actually see some stats here. Actually, I wonder if I can. This might be risky. I wonder if I can fix this on the fly.
Yeah, boy.
Gonna try. We don't have any results in yet, so.
Okay, Morgan's coming up to the line here to start his first flying lap.
There is Morgan in my list. There he is. We'll watch Morgan.
Morgan was almost unbeatable in our last league.
Just about to say, big contender last season, which he did take home the championship.
However, Sean is looking really, really quick in the old 992 Porsche.
Sean's pace was just incredibly good last season. He just couldn't quite keep it together for the whole race. Really the only issue he had.
I think the only enemy he has is his friend Jimmy in this one.
Alright, let's see if I can find. We are checking.
Sean Ryan is purple in Sector 1 and Sector 2.
Ooh.
And it's a clean lap so far.
Do we have... There's no results quite yet, is there?
Nope, unless you're running race control. I see sector by sector as they go through.
Okay.
Purple Sector 3.
Morgan just finished 3, I think. 2, 3. No, that's 4.
Yep, both of them just finished 4th, the exact same time.
Oh, wow. Here we go, coming across the line.
Just the line at Walkins Glen is way down there. Oh, Sean Ryan with a 144.5.
Whoa! 6/10 on the first lap. Look at that.
Morgan ran a similar time during practice that I noticed, so we'll have to see if he can make it up there. Oh, Kerry Brooks in with a 45-0.
Oh, Kerry. I can't find where this picture is right now. That's okay. We won't worry about it. Let's have a look at Kerry.
Rondo and Tiago
running another Porsche.
Fourth and fifth with 1 incident point each, so their lap will not count.
Look at that. Of course, you can't see that probably, but we got a pretty good Canadian-American split. I know we had some Canadians with us. I didn't realize we got 5 of them just tonight.
And Rafael is coming in from Brazil.
Yeah, and for some reason it's not loading a flag in SDK for him.
SDK does not recognize Brazil. Got it.
It's in the in my stats and everything. It's just not on the screen. Not sure what's going on with that. Oh, I need to get.
Sean Ryan looked a little slow through the uphill there.
Where can I put this?
Oh
never
no!
mind. I got it.
Sean spins out.
Oh, Sean! He reset.
This could open the door for Morgan. Sean will get
Jimmy.
That lap will not count.
Jimmy just popped up. Jimmy running the Ferrari tonight.
He seemed pretty happy with his Jeff Gordon themed BMW, which surprises me that he's not using it.
Yeah.
Sean's still in the pits.
You know, I just realized I still have music playing. Not that it matters. Just make sure it's not too loud right now for quali.
Oh, Kerry improves on his time with a 1:44.85. That's good for third place currently.
Yep. And even with that spin, Sean's still holding out the top spot.
He has not left the pit since he spun. He does get that lap back, but his outlap would probably take too long to get another flyer.
Yep. Probably doesn't have enough time to do it. That's a great lap, though. No reason to be disappointed with that.
Morgan purple, sector 3.
Uh-oh. Let's have a look at Morgan here. Oh. Did he just finish? What happened?
I don't believe so. He may have reset.
Yeah, I see him as not moving.
Oh, I see a 1X on lap 3. That lap would not count.
Okay. That explains it. Who else we got out there? Richard's still out there. Oh, no, he's ending up.
Jimmy has finished his laps.
Thornton's running around. Thornton had some pretty quick races last season. Currently sitting in P9. See what he can do on this last lap. Or does he have all of his laps counted yet?
Who were you looking at?
Thornton.
I have him scored for 2.
For 2? Okay.
But he did have
Oh,
2
yep,
incidents.
there. I finally found the number. All right, here he comes for his final attempt. $146.1. It looks like he's going to stay right where he's at. And we got about the only one left, I think, is Tiago. He's on his last lap right now. Bringing the Lambo, the Kraken Lambo back. Oh,
I'm showing
that
Tiago
backfire
with
sounded incredible.
With a 205 second sector 1, I would doubt that he's going to be happy with that time.
Yep, his last lap was the best. It almost squeaked into the 44s.
Two cars still left out on track. Thornton is probably on an in lap. And Tiago is on his in lap.
Oh, the time. I'm not sure if he completed his last lap, but I don't think it mattered.
Good luck in the sprint race here. Let's have a good one.
Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun.
All right, so we're lining up for the sprint race. I just kind of randomly picked the Mustang for this one, for the pace car.
As you should. The Mustang is a fantastic car in iRacing, and everybody should be driving it.
Absolutely. I think it may be a rotating pace car every week.
I can't wait until we get the dirt truck in there. Maybe we should do that for Le Mans.
Oh, that would be a great one for Le Mans.
Can't imagine that that going around if we actually have to do it. A full course caution.
All right. I'm going to set the camera here to, I guess, focus on leader for the start. And I'll keep an eye on events. And I guess if you want to watch the back end of the field, we'll make sure everyone gets through turn 1. Walkins is a very high grip turn 1, so they can take quite a run in there. Are we waiting on people to load in? What's going on here?
Yep, they're in the
we
grading
go.
process, and you can see why I always complain about it with you. An absolute
Make
wild
sure.
card. Alex Robest, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, in the McLaren.
Oh, a McLaren. That's a brave choice.
You don't see that too often. It is probably the coolest effect vehicle. However, it drives like soap at the bottom of your shower.
Yes. Rear tires definitely could use a little more grip. And here we go. They're taking off. Sean Ryan has a good jump taken out in the lead. Come
So
down
we
into
got
T1. We got,
four
is that
wide.
Kerry on the inside? Yep. Kerry's on the inside of Morgan.
2 rows of 3 wide at the back.
All right. We're falling into line.
Chris gets around okay.
Sean taking a pretty decent little lead there to begin with. Oh, look at that mass of cars back there. I love to see it.
We'll just have to see how they all navigate the bus stop right next to each other. It's the scariest corner on this entire course.
Absolutely.
Looks like everyone got through it just fine. Which is fantastic for lap 1 of a sprint race.
Look at that.
I've had officials where no one makes it out of the bus stop lap 1.
Hats off to the drivers here.
That is just some good awareness Seems like they took the be excellent to one another part of our prompt to heart.
Looks like Morgan got away from Kerry and is on the process of hunting down Sean.
Right along with Jimmy here, he's trying to hunt down Tiago.
Yeah, let's have a little ride along with Jimmy real quick. See how he's
They be hating Hayden.
we'll see how he's faring. Gyro, that's what I want. Let's see how he's faring in this Ferrari. He ran BMW all last season, so not sure exactly why he switched, but we'll see how he likes this one.
This season, we lifted the car restrictions as we felt that people should drive what they're most comfortable with to the track.
Ah, yeah, we forgot to cover that to the drivers before we started.
Absolutely.
Oh, here's going through the bus stop.
What many folks don't realize is that you are taking that bus stop quite fast when you're going through it.
Yeah, and that the curb can upset the car quite a bit. I've had multiple times where you hit the curb just wrong and it turns the car the wrong direction.
And to start the bus stop, there is a wall that looks so inviting to just
Yes.
touch your nose on it. It's almost like a magnet, even though the cars are carbon fiber. It's like they just attract the car.
Jimmy using all the track off of that. I'm not sure where my track map went. I don't know why that's not up. Oh, got a couple crash notifications.
Yep, a couple spins. Looks like, Kyle and Chris might have come together.
Let's have a little replay here of Daniel McConnell. Oh, yep, he just... let's get a different view on that one here.
Oh, Chris's rear bumper is pushed in a little bit. Potential that someone outbrake themselves on that one.
There we go. Try a different TV angle here. Looked like it just held a little tight in the corner. Yeah, they're just a little close in the corner is all.
Kyle was involved in a 4X incident, but his car is
I'm not sure who it was that bumped him.
fresh out the box.
We'll have a look at what happened to Chris now. Oh, it just let go coming around T1. I think that was T1. The Porsche can do that. I haven't driven the new one yet, but I know the last one, the rear end can, if you're not watching it, can come out at about any moment.
It definitely does not like unloading the weight to the front.
Looks like Sean and Morgan are just kind of driving off right now.
I misread my timing board. I have Morgan in the pit behind the whole group. That's probably on me because I still have event racing stuff turned on.
We're a third of the way through the sprint race, that is. We got a 45-minute race coming up after this. Let's take a peek through the field here. Who's close together? Chris is in the process of... He's going the outside of Thornton going into the bus stop. Oh, no, he tucks back in. Just letting him know that he's there. see if Chris Dowden here can get back up to Thornton.
I was just about to say that. I was just watching that battle.
Yep.
Chris is a fairly quick GT driver from the 75 Sim Sports.
Yes,
I was
he
a
is.
part of that for an Oval League a long time ago, but I never got the opportunity to race alongside Chris.
He can definitely be very quick. Out of our group, he can definitely be in the top on certain tracks.
Walkins Glen is all about risk management. A lot of it is tight, and there's walls left and right, and you don't know if you want to go for it.
He went around the inside on the last corner. Can he hold it into T1? Looks like he can.
Runs a little wide T1.
Oh, we got Adam in chat saying hi to Morgan, Brandon, and Rich. They're all in the top 10 currently. They're doing pretty well. Oh, Thornton's popped. Oh, no. I thought he was a little more alongside there. Oh, we got somebody turned around. Oh, no, it's Jimmy. What happened to Jimmy?
Jimmy hating around.
Yep, going into the bus stop. Oh, is that curb exactly what I was talking about earlier? That curb, if you catch it just a tiny bit wrong, or I even think it's mostly just a something in the simulation of the game where it can kind of bug out. It will just catch the car weird and just throw it around.
It definitely seems to have a physics bug in that. I've had it where my car is perfectly fine, but suddenly it's not.
Yeah. I have a specific experience in the Porsche where going into it, left on the steering wheel, and then suddenly my car was turned 45 degrees to the right.
Which is typically not very good if you're trying to go as fast as possible.
Oh, do we got... we may have Sean opening up a bit of a gap on Morgan.
Alex Robest into the pits. Jimmy is going into the pits as well.
Oh, he must have some bad damage. Yeah, Alex, I saw a crash report for Alex earlier. We missed that one on the replay.
I will look that up and report back. Well, maybe I won't because it didn't draw all the cars for me.
How much time we got left here? We got 5 minutes to go in the sprint race.
That is at least 2, maybe 3 more laps, depending on when the leaders cross.
We'll have a quick peek at Kyle Foster Moore here.
Alex Robest
report that
around in the entry to
Oh,
the
no!
boot.
The back end just came loose, exiting the bus stop for Kyle. Sean, it definitely seems to be opening up this gap. He is looking fast in this new Porsche. Let's check on Carey real quick. We'll go, since we got about 5 minutes left, we'll go down the line, have a peek at some people here. Carey's kind of out on an island right now. Tiago's kind of the same. Trying to play catch up, trying to get to Carey. Mark is a newcomer this season, I'm pretty sure. And he's currently running in 5th.
I believe you are correct. It seems like Chris Schuessler knows Mark. I wonder if they're PCA buddies or something like that. They're both running the new Porsche. Oh, Logan Key with a tank slapper. And the downhill. Oh, nose touch.
Was Mark a pro or an AM? I feel like he was signed up. Yeah, he's signed up as an AM, so he's gonna be way up on points if he can keep this out for the entire event. Hopefully in future broadcasts I can figure out a way to mark the pros and AMs on our overlay. All the pros and AMs are racing together as one, but they will be scored separately. Or actually, they're all scored together, but they're in their own class.
Just checking in on Mark Rondo. He's seems to be a league guy.
Oh, okay.
Much like Jimmy Hayden.
Yes.
Oh,
Richard
Kyle out of the pits now.
Richard and Brandon driving right next to each other. Got a nice little battle going on there. Let's see. Chris is behind them. Looks like Chris has been maybe catching them this whole time. He's definitely opened a gap from Thornton. And Thornton has Steve Kelly and Joe Lee. Oh, Steve just passed Joe, exiting the bus stop. Stephen Kelly's currently up. Oh, Thornton gets sideways. Whoa. Stephen went out to the outside to dodge, and Joe Lee shot up the middle, getting a pass back on Stephen.
Thank you both for not murdering me.
It was a close one.
It sounds like it was a Code Brown in the room tonight already in the sprint.
He will have to check that on the on the stream tomorrow.
I'm on board here with Richard Hibbs chasing down. Oh no! Mark Rondeau! Second to last turn into the wall.
Let's get a little.
That is one crunched up 992.
Are we white flag right now? Let me get a little replay.
I am not seeing a white flag. There will be one more lap in this race, potentially.
It's comforting to see that I'm not the only one that loses it there in the Porsche.
Well, if you remember from a season or two ago, I was driving the Lamborghini and lost it in the uphill. Multiple times.
Happens there too.
But who can resist those V10 sounds? Doesn't seem like Tiago can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no! You cursed him. Broadcaster cursed.
Commentators cursed.
No!
I'm so sorry, Tiago.
Literally, as you said that. Let's take a quick peek at what happened there. I think it just went. Yep, just went sideways off. Looks like he didn't touch the wall too hard and got going again. So.
Nope, he's looking like maybe minor damage to the left rear on his bumper, but looks good otherwise.
Oh, and he takes a big dive on Brandon.
Oh, no.
Up the inside.
There's a car in the uphill that was sideways.
Who's that? Tiago side by side.
That was Logan Key, I think.
That may have been. Oh, we got a checkered flag out. I didn't see the white flag warning for some reason, but we got a checkered flag.
Well, you're seeing more than I am. I do not see the checker.
Tiago just keeps ahead of Chris Dowden to hold on to 6th after that incident. That's Steve Kelly. Thornton's done.
Hey, good race, Don. Keep it.
Daniel right behind Raphael.
Defense, Diago. I thought I was going to get you.
Ryan and Andrew.
Yeah,
And it looks like we
Ken
just
Chrisman
got.
and Jimmy still waiting to finish.
Yep, we got Schuessler, Chrisman, and Hayden.
Chris has finished on my end here.
He has?
Racing, Joe and Thornton.
That is what I'm seeing.
I'm watching him cross the line right now.
Yeah, that was very fun. I'm extremely upset at myself, though. But again, thank you for being heads up there.
Which is
Good
interesting.
job to Joe for splitting us there. I don't know how he found a spot between us.
And here comes Jimmy. Jimmy's definitely going to be looking to strike back in the feature, I'm sure.
Jimmy may be the one to watch in the feature. He could start marching up through a lot of this field if he can just keep her safe.
He's also crossing the finish line in the pits.
It's a bold strategy.
All right, we got a 10-minute warm-up, and then the feature will begin. 45-minute feature. Let's bring up the race info here.
Guys, that was a good sprint race. Lots of good racing out there. Lots of good awareness. Let's keep that going into the feature. Enjoy your 10-minute warm-up or break.
And for some reason, my title didn't save. Let's just get that fixed real quick here.
Hey, I apologize for whoever I put into the wall. I certainly didn't see you there.
Six Sigma. League. League. Would help spell league correctly. There we go. So while we're on break, obviously we're in New York at Walkins Glen. Oh, I'm supposed to enter my lower heading here in my lower text here. haven't-
Sample text, sample text.
Yep. And where are... I had some images I saved in here. Where did those go? I'm wondering if my program closed before I had everything saved. But that's all right. We'll fix that next time. Our races start in the morning. I'm not sure what it is in sim right now, what time it is, but we're currently at 80 degrees for track temp. So
Sim time is
so shouldn't be
9:33.
Oh no, air temperature's 80. I believe the track temp is 92. All right, let's find somebody to watch. We got some runners out there. I see a few cars out there.
Looks like Kerry went a little risky on his practice lap. The Porsche seems somewhat unstable out of the second to last corner.
Yes, and that is how it was before as well. The last Porsche.
So the new juiced up nose might not have as much effect as they were hoping.
have a gander at Logan. Watch him go around here. Actually, while this is going, I need to take a quick break. I will be right back. We'll just leave it on most exciting here and see what it shows.
Yeah, you want to call him?
All right, looks like I'm getting back just in time.
Yep, unfortunately, you have impeccable timing. Boy, I wish you'd grid.
Gotta make them wait. Gotta start those mind games before the race even starts. Oh, that backfire.
All right, drivers. Good luck in the feature race. It's a long one, so let's be aware and cautious of each other, and let's get her finished.
Now, I can't wait to see what Jimmy does here. Starting in the back after a wreck in the sprint. He's going to be coming for blood in this one.
Jimmy is going to make that Ferrari wider than the factory intended it to be. He's going to be elbows out, moving to where he knows he can be.
Absolutely.
And I'm here for it. It's going to be a sight to see.
There we go on a short parade lap.
Following that just absolutely fantastic Mustang.
It's missing that big wing, though, that the 500 has.
And also
Not
the
that it
track
has
bar.
much, not that it has much downforce, anyways. All right, here we come. Coming around the last turn. Pace car is off. They can start when they want to start. They don't have to wait till green. Here we go.
Green flag's out. We're going racing again.
Sean's got the inside down into T1. Looks like we got 3 wide back there. Oh, we got a big wreck off T1.
Require caution?
I don't think so. Let me
Guys, we got rear-ended right in the back there.
get a little replay here. God, they were almost 4 or 5 wide at one point. Yeah, there's a few cars off, but we're okay. It's not a huge pile up. Not a great start to the feature. The feature's supposed to be the easier one to start. You got a lot longer to work with.
That one could be on me. I should have been watching the back. Looks like we got 4 cars in the pit from that wreck. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now. I think they're still on track. They may be...
My feed was scoring them a lap down.
Oh.
Or iRacing is.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there were... Looks like a couple guys may have jumped the start there.
Front of the pack's dividing up. Sean's getting a little bit of a gap. He's only a half second ahead, and then just another half second after Morgan to carry. And about another half second to Richard. Looks like Tiago lost a spot to Chris somewhere during the beginning there. We got Logan Key up 10 positions already into lap 2. Must have capitalized off of that, some of that wreck there possibly. And there we go, Jimmy Hayden already up to 13th.
I see. I was reading wrong. I was reading Heat 1.
Ah.
It moved over on me. That is my fault. But it does look like everyone made it out relatively unscathed.
Oh, we got a nice race between Logan and Raphael going on right now. Raphael's all over Logan. I think, did Logan just pass earlier? No, maybe not.
I'm riding along here with Jimmy, and it looks like he's up to 15th, chasing down some more cars.
Yes, Jimmy is on a mission right now. Logan and Raphael were having a nice little battle, and Jimmy is coming up right behind him. Logan may have got away from Raphael now. Jimmy's just looming in the back there.
And you can never count Jimmy out of anything here.
Also, last lap, Sean and Morgan were 500ths apart. Morgan just barely edging out the best lap.
And on this lap, Morgan had a faster Sector 1, I assume because of draft. His Sector 2 wasn't as good.
Looks like Sean and Morgan might be leaving the pack again, just like the last race.
Yep, looks like Morgan is 1 second ahead of Kerry. And Kerry's got his hands full with Richard, being 8/10 behind.
Yep, Kerry's got the whole line behind him. They're all just kind of evenly spread out there.
Jimmy is definitely within striking distance of Raphael here. We're just waiting for,
Oh yeah, he's
something to happen there.
he has caught him for sure. He's taking a peek. Oh, just showing him he's there, going down into T1. Keeping it pretty close through the S's. Oh, going on the inside. Down the straight before the bus stop. Jimmy's got the inside.
Thanks, Chris.
And he keeps it.
It looks like Brandon Dooley has now caught Richard Hibbs. So Richard Hibbs with a spin.
Oh no! Let's take a quick replay at that. Oh yeah, that downhill left-hander. I forget what turn number that is. That corner can be terrifying if you don't brake properly while entering it. If you're not straight enough, that can really catch you out.
It is not a very fun turn. Neither is the uphill that follows it a couple turns later.
We got some great racing going on around Jimmy here. Jimmy's caught one of our other newcomers, and he's on the inside. Is that second to last turn? Yeah, that's second to last turn. He's going to hold him for the last turn. Jimmy's hit that top 10 with Ryan Thompson in his sights next.
There's quite the battle for fourth going on here. Chris is almost half a second behind Brandon, and Tiago is half a second behind Chris. They're going to be a draft train, and it's going to be a fun battle to watch there.
Oh, here comes Jimmy making the move on Ryan. diving on the inside of the bus stop. Oh, that was terrifying. Did Ryan? Oh, I wonder if Jimmy's nose got into Ryan there. I'm not quite sure. Let's have a quick peek at that here. If we can do far chase maybe. Oh, Andrew's crashed. Let's have a quick peek at Jimmy here. On the inside, entering the bus stop. Oh, yep, Ryan just came. Jimmy held it pretty nice and tight. Ryan just came a little too tight across his nose. Then we had Andrew. Let's see what happened to Andrew here. Looks like this might be another self-spin in the downhill. Yep, that downhill claims another one. Let's go have a peek back up at, was it Brandon and
Tiago's
Chris?
the one to watch here.
Tiago, there we go. Just trying to find that battle that was going on.
He's currently chasing down Chris, who's trying to chase down Brandon. He's looking like if he keeps his nose clean, he'll be able to get in there sooner than later. Oh, Tiago with a fantastic entry to the bus stop. He is right on him.
Incredible bus stop. Hopefully this downhill doesn't claim another one. A little look to the inside. Just letting them know, hey, I'm having a peek.
He is in the pit. I believe he had to tow.
Who was that?
Ryan Thompson.
Oh, yeah. He's the one that got turned going in with Jimmy.
There's a lot of numbers I'm looking at, and I might get confused from time to time. We're about 12 and a half minutes in now, and the question is, when are these guys going to try to pit?
Yeah, they got a 50% tank restriction. So they're going to have to pit once.
It's a fairly long pit lane, so I don't know how powerful an undercut would be here.
I'm trying to remember last season what the pit window was. I know you could pit fairly early and still be able to make it if you got early damage. They do have unlimited fast repairs, so if any of them get damaged, they may be wanting to go to the pits and get fast repairs.
Man, Tiago is so fast at that bus stop.
Yeah, that Lamborghini is moving. Oh, Chris goes a little wide. Here comes Tiago. Holding
Tiago with the squeeze.
Outside downhill. Doesn't quite get it done. Not in a great position there, but that was all he could do.
I can kind of see him looking for the over-under there, but he had to scrub off too much speed to make the corner.
Something happened to Logan. He just dropped down. What happened to... Whoa! Oh, we got a wreck here that didn't... Oh, wow! Whoa! What happened here? My replay's not showing what I want to see. Here it is. It got hidden. Logan's going through the bus stop. Oh. Logan's going through the bus stop. The curbs absolutely demolished him. And who was it? Somebody just absolutely T-boned him as he was sliding across the track.
That was the number 36 of Faison. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
That was I currently hope both of them are still alive after that one. That was a hard hit.
There wasn't much Logan could do there. He just had to hold the brakes and hang on.
Yep, nothing he could do about that. He was along for
Jimmy around in the bus stop.
He was along for the ride in the bus stop. The bus stop claiming another one?
Jimmy got a little off balance after that second curve in there.
Quick peek at Jimmy here. Wait, that wasn't Jimmy. My board moved. I clicked the wrong name. Here's Jimmy coming into the bus stop. Oh, that's the same one that claimed him the first race. And he got it stopped before the wall.
That curb is a cruel, cruel mistress.
Yes, that first curb can be absolutely deadly. He does a good job of getting it turned around and rejoining the track safely.
That puts him back down to effectively 13th.
Yeah, I see him in 12th, 11th now. But he was up to 9th, I believe, before that.
My race log's not giving me all these incidents. I see Joe Lee with a meatball.
No problem.
Oh, we got Ryan Thompson letting some people around here. Tiago has gotten around. Chris, when did that happen? Oh, that was when Jimmy. Let's have a little replay of that. Tiago got on the inside going down the main straight. Just stuck it nice and neat down the center for a nice clean pass on Chris. All right. Let's check in on our leaders real quick here. Currently going through the downhill section. Sean's got a pretty nice lead. Got a 1.5 to 1.7 gap to Morgan. And then both of them together have like a 5 or 6 second gap to the rest of the field. These guys are moving. We got Jolie in the pits.
Jolie has left the pits currently. He got a little loose coming out of the first bit of the boot, and it looked like it knocked his rear out of alignment.
Had to go grab one of those fast repairs.
Grab him while you got him.
Have a peek at Kerry here. Kerry's just kind of on an island right now. He's got over 4 seconds to Morgan ahead and almost 4 seconds to Brandon behind him. So he's just going to be what I like to say happens to me all the time, just out on an island hot lapping for a while.
With the lead 3, it's going to be interesting to see who goes in and if the other person dives for it too.
How else we got? I'm kind of just randomly started running down through the field for some reason. Oh, it looks like Tiago's has pretty well caught Brandon now. How far is he behind? Tiago's less than a half second behind him. Tiago's making some moves, but right behind them is Daniel McConnell, who is, according to this, 8 positions up. Which he did have a little spin in the... got together with somebody in the sprint race for a little spin that put him back a bit. So he's been making up some positions. Raphael currently in P7. He's 6 positions up. Doing well. He's got Thornton Thomas right on him. Thornton's giving him a little flash. I think Thornton's going to be wanting around him here. I don't think Thornton is a bunch faster or anything, but he's letting him know he's coming, I think. There, come through the second to last. He's flashing again. How do you feel about a stop and go for excessive flashing? There's another flash.
Who's doing the flashing?
Thornton.
Is it on a lap car?
No, he's racing for position.
We'll have to discuss that.
He is on the bumper of Raphael now, going through the S's. He might be able to get him here coming up to the bus stop. Let's see if he peeks out down the straight. He's peeking. Nope, on the brakes, back in. Looks like Raphael got a little cleaner out through the bus stop. Oh, Raphael with a little bit of a rear lock. It looked like. Thornton's coming up the. I think this will be an inside. And Thornton's around. Looks like you got a clean pass there. Not too sure about all the flashing though.
What's cool on the flashing, Thornton?
Understood.
Let's see, who else we got going on here? We haven't taken a look at Jeff Oakes yet. He's one that's been around quite a while. He's currently about to be under threat from Jimmy Hayden, who's working his way back up. I want to see Mark Rundow crashed. What's going on there? Oh no, not the bus stop again. Nope, not the bus stop. Yeah, kind of the bus stop. The last one got the rear of his car upset. Nice safe rejoin. Well done there. I hear tires sliding. Oh, that's Thornton. The bus stop's going to claim another one.
The bus stop is probably the most treacherous place on this track.
That was a hard hit, too. He is absolutely going to have to pit after that. That first curb just threw his rear end completely up in the air sideways. Maybe a little bit of karma for all that flashing. Oh, it looks like Jimmy's gotten around Jeff now. So Jimmy's up to 8th, up 12 positions.
I'm scoring Thornton with a meatball there, so he's going to have to come in. He'll probably
we'll
just
see.
do his pit stop now.
We're far enough in. I bet he, if he's not, he'll be close. Oh no, I see a Tiago crashed. What's going on there? Is this T1? Yeah, going down into T1. Oh, big time loose over the curbing. Nose into the wall. Let's go back to live and have a look at Tiago and see what the nose of his car looks. Yep, it's definitely bent up. Hopefully these guys can get in the pits and go ahead and do their fuel along with a fast repair.
Tiago does not have a meatball. He can stay out. It's just how much is it going to affect his car?
Yeah, that nose is looking pretty ugly on there.
The panel gaps on that thing makes me think it's an SRT Viper.
As soon as you said panel gaps, the first thing that came to my mind was Viper.
I see you're a man of culture.
Oh, let's have a quick peek at Kyle Moore. Longtime member of the community here. He's currently up 11 positions. Only topped by Jimmy as of right now. He's just got what looks like a plain white Ferrari, unless paint didn't load for me. It looks like he's having a pretty good day. Just an 11th, just outside the top 10. Oh, it looks like Tiago did pit.
Yep, he's probably within that window, so he probably feels
Tiago's-
secure enough that he can go in and not lose too much.
Yep, Tiago's coming down. We'll see if he stops. Yep, he's holding, so he is getting fuel and getting ready to go back out. We also got Andrew coming down the pit lane. I need a better camera for that. There we go. Andrew Storzum's coming down the pit road, pulling in the box.
I've got Alex Robest with a black flag. I'm not sure what it's for. He did just leave the pits.
Oh, I wonder if
he sped a little bit.
Speeding, maybe. All right, Andrew's car's dropped. Heading back out. So we are definitely within the fuel window. We got a couple people grabbing fuel and repairs. Field's gonna start to get shaken up here. Jimmy, I believe Andrew was ahead of Jimmy before. So that puts Jimmy's up to 7th now in all the pitting.
Jimmy has not been in, correct?
Or no, that would have been Tiago maybe. Yeah, Jimmy hasn't been in.
You can go ahead by here, Morgan.
And we got... Look at this. Sean is just putting on an absolute show right now with over 3 seconds to Morgan. I wonder if something happened to Morgan or if he's just been steadily increasing that gap. We've had so many other people racing so close, I haven't been paying too much attention. We got Getsum in chat saying, hey, fellow race fans. How's it going? How's it going? Rashawn is down in the pits now.
I don't... You said Sean was in the pits?
Rashana.
Okay, I was like, I don't think you're live.
Right now, we got the top 10 have not pit currently. The gap gets any bigger, Sean will need a dentist. That's a good one. Get some.
Well, good thing is his dentist is probably running LMP3 and officials today.
We got Morgan coming into the pit road. Maybe he's
Morgan
gonna. Looks like he's trying a little undercut on Sean. Maybe.
We may see Sean go in this lap.
Looks like Brandon as well as Daniel coming in behind him. So we got all the front runners from tonight, all the pro front runners tonight coming in. I'm really gonna have to get my board updated so I can see where pros and AMs are at all times. That's gonna get confusing. All right, so Sean's coming around. Morgan is currently exiting pits. Morgan is back out on track.
It looks like Jimmy went in as well.
Morgan is back out on track, and we got a 48.5 second gap to Sean.
I would assume a pit for adequate fuel is going to be between 25 and 30 seconds.
I'm currently showing full pit road time, pit lane time Morgan's was a 53, but I have a couple other people at a 48. So Morgan may have not had the best pit there, or
Well,
possibly taken a little extra fuel.
It would probably depend on when you went in. Just one lap later, one lap less fuel.
Oh, Sean Ryan in the pit now. Here we go. Let's see where this puts him with Morgan. As I'm seeing, I'm
15
seeing,
minutes left.
I'm seeing multiple others with 47 to 48 second pit lane times. And Morgan with that 53, Sean might be able to capitalize on some extra time right now.
Sean's pit was way down there, so
Thank you,
we'll
Kyle.
see.
Looks like Kerry came in right behind him. Sean oh, that was weird. Sean disappeared for a second while in the pits. Should be getting to go. Here he goes. Here comes Morgan. Sean's got a 53-second pit lane time. He was only 0.3 faster in pit lane time. He's coming out almost 5 seconds ahead. Oh, his let's hope Sean's internet connection holds out here. He's disappearing here and there for me. Jimmy's coming down pit road. Or no, he's leaving pit road. We got Richard Hibbs in there. Kyle Moore's currently in there. See, where does this put Jimmy out at? Jimmy's coming out in 8th after a pit.
I'm going to step away for just one moment, Brian.
All right. See if we got any close battles going on track here. It looks like everyone is pit so far. Yep, everyone. Rashawn is currently in the... Uh-oh. Was that a spin? Oh, maybe that was a spin off the last... corner.
Thank you.
No problem.
It was reporting him as in pit lane. Okay, who we got here? Surely we got somebody. Chris and Tiago are still going at it. They're about the closest. We got Richard, Jeff Oakes back here. Looks like Richard's down 8 positions. Did he have he may have had a crash earlier. Richard's usually pretty quick. Let's watch this battle between Chris and Tiago. This is getting spicy. Tiago's all over the back of Chris going through the S's. Let's have a little ride-along. We haven't had a ride-along in a while. Of course, the Lamborghini just has to put a screen in the way. Give him a little peek, showing him he's there. The scary curbing of the bus stop. He is so fast through the exit there in this Lamborghini.
I did just figure something out. If I'm not scrolled all the way down on my feed, I don't get the new stuff.
Ah. Well, speaking of that, I need to do that on mine too. Oh, we got Alexius Robus crashed. Let's take a peek at that. Second to last
And
corner, I believe.
Mark Rondo has left the
Oh.
session.
Yeah, I think he had another crash just a little bit ago while you were gone. The McLaren finally did McLaren things to Alexius. Second to last turn. Where the Porsche likes to do it as well. Now let's go back live here. Are we still behind? Yep, Tiago's still behind Chris. if the gyro has a better... Nope, that's the same camera, just doesn't stay level with the car. The Lamborghini sure does sound good in here.
As it should. It's got a bunch of pasta power going on in there. I can't wait till iRacing updates to the new Huracan.
Yeah, we'll see when that happens. It seems like Porsche gets all the updates here. Do we have...
I don't want to put Tiago on notice, but Jimmy is 7.8 seconds back.
Is Jimmy climbing? I guess I probably should have been watching that gap. I haven't been paying attention to that. Jimmy has been flying, just on coming back full on, going for full on redemption here.
Yep, he just took 5/10 out there.
Oh, he is handily
He may
gaining
have
on him.
got new tires. With nothing to lose, why wouldn't you just try some new shoes?
Yeah, he is on the move. Oh, we got Thornton and Richard Hibbs going at it currently.
Couple of Bavarian vehicles just trying to run each other down.
Looks like Thornton's going to protect the inside. Richard looks to the outside coming down the bus. Nope, Richard's going to tuck back in behind.
Who I saw Richard might have had the better entry on that bus stop, but he saw that the inside wasn't as good there, so he backed off.
Yep, just nowhere. No angle, no good angle to attack with that defense from Thornton.
Joe Lee, a pretty comfortable 3.5 seconds ahead of that battle. If Thornton continues to spin, Joe can just kind of run off there.
Richard's going on the outside. Coming up to the fourth to last turn. Holding the outside. This is some good
if he's
stuff
got a
right
nose
here.
in,
Coming
that'll
up the
give
top.
him-
That gives him the inside. He is round. Can he hold it off? Coming up to the second to last turn here. Oh, he's a little loose coming. I think they were both a little loose coming off of that turn. Thornton is right on him. In line down second to last. Here comes last turn.
Seems like Richard just had more grip in that last turn. The gap kind of lengthened a bit there.
Yes, that was a great last turn. Out of everything on this track, as scary as the bus stop is, as scary as the tabletop turn is and the downhill, that last turn to me is just the hardest turn to nail on the track. And it looks like
It can
Richard
certainly-
just absolutely hammered it.
It can certainly make or break your hot lap in qualifying. It's tough to navigate, I'm sure, during an endurance race when people are trying to pit, but that's the preferred line.
Yes.
Oh, Thornton rocketing through that bus stop.
Oh, yeah,
there.
he gained a bunch back on that bus stop.
See how they navigate the boot here again.
Was Jimmy over... what was it? Jimmy was over 6 seconds. behind Tiago before, right?
The last time I looked, he was 7.3, and now he's 6.05.
Yeah, he's 6 seconds, so he's gained a second on him so far.
As Jimmy Butler said, he is driving.
Check back in on Richard and Thomas here. Or maybe I should use both first names and not a first and then a last. That's a little confusing. Looks like we got some cloud cover out. The track got dark.
I'll keep my eye on the old thermometer. Oh, as I just said, that track temp dropped 1 degree.
No. Get them a little grip, little extra grip, and get going.
Just about 4 minutes left here in this feature, and man, there's been a lot of stuff going on.
Wow, we're that close already? Where, where has the time gone? Give a little check in with the leader here.
Oh no, Tiago got a meatball.
Oh no, what happened? Jimmy passed Tiago. Tiago crashed. Let's have a little peek at what happened there. Oh, that replay is not in a great spot.
Well,
he went off
outside around
he
the
went off
downhill.
track. Here we go. Now we got. Oh, he got caught up in the grass.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's heartbreaking.
That's definitely not what you want in the twilight of the race.
Oh no, that car is broken. The
it was
I
not
believe
gear.
I believe he either broke the transmission or the rear end. Probably the rear end as hard as it slammed. No power to the wheels. Checking back in on Sean, he is just an absolute missile. Now over 6 second gap back to Morgan. You just got to hold out another 5 minutes or so here.
Looks like the top about 8 are pretty locked in there. A lot of big gaps. Maybe Daniel can chase down Brandon in the final minutes here.
Yeah, we got
Thornton is right on Richard, though.
3.5 second gap there. Let's see if Daniel can make up any of that. Yeah, let's go back to Richard and Thornton. These guys have just been going at it.
Going down there.
Grip.
And now they've caught up to Jolie. It seems Jolie's changed cars since last season. I believe he ran Lambo all last season.
Yep, Jolie was in that baby blue Lambo all last season. Hard to miss it. It was pretty bright. Speaking of hard to miss, Thornton trying to chase down Richard here.
Yeah, Richard's got a little bit of a gap going, and now he's on to Jolie. If these two get to fighting, Thornton's going to be knocking at the door in no time. I heard some tires. I think Raphael had some problems there, as they're all just on top of him suddenly.
It's definitely not hard to get a little loose going into that downhill right-hander. It's definitely a finesse speed corner.
And as we were saying, here's Thornton now with that little mishap from Raphael and everybody stacking up. They're all on top of each other now.
I got a pit, Richard.
Oh,
Thornton may be trying to do something here.
Looks like-
Richard got loose.
Jolie called that he needs to pit. So they're going to be looking how to navigate this. Looks like they're all well done. They're going side by side down the front straight. Thornton's on the inside.
Richard is something else out of that last corner. Oh, they touch.
Oh, a little bit of a touch. Side by side through the S's. Richard's going to be wanting to get on the inside somehow if he can.
Just too much
Still-
grip on that
still
final
side-
right-hander.
Still side by side. Thornton's protecting deep inside.
Oh.
A tiny little tap. Wow, that was almost
Good
something.
I don't know about you, but I always get real nervous when someone's on my
I'm gonna get
outside
a-
going into the bus stop.
You get a little replay of that on Chase Cam. Oh, Richard, the rears on Richard actually gave out and he got a little sideways. So he was along for the ride, and then he just barely tapped Thornton. That was great car control. I think the tiny tap from Thornton helped straighten him out as well.
Oh, the timer is ticking down. If you want to remind the drivers about their picture.
Oh, we are last lap, aren't we?
Yep, we are done.
I want to see, is there anybody else closer together? I want to see how this plays out. I don't see any checkered flags yet.
No, not yet. I guess there's one
Okay,
lap
so
left.
yeah, so Sean's currently on the last lap. He's got a 9-second gap to Morgan. You just got to bring it home in this last lap. We got a minute gap back to that back, so we'll watch Sean come in and go down the line and see if we can catch that battle right at the end here. Oh, Richard just got a pass on Raphael. Here comes Sean around the last corner. Nice and tidy, just flying. Getting some flashes, going on the inside. Good win to Sean. Here comes Morgan. Got a big gap to Carey. Who's got a big gap to Brandon. Who's got a big gap to Daniel. And then we got Chris
We're gonna have to.
and Jimmy. Jimmy's 13 up.
We're gonna have to sort out who our aims are
Okay,
there.
congrats, son.
Yeah, we will. All right, here we are.
Thanks, man.
Richard's all over Thornton. It's hard to make a pass stick in these last few corners here.
It was a tough fight trying to shake you off the tower there. It was a great spot.
Looks like Thornton's going to hold it down.
Yeah, man,
Yep,
you're
it's
unreal.
Thornton across the
Didn't have
line.
anything for you this time. Looking forward to more of those.
Go
So
ahead,
over-
Jimmy, I'm out of gas.
Who else we got? Andrew.
I believe Jeff Oakes takes it for the
Yeah,
AM
good
class.
job, getting that right.
Very nicely done. Jolie coming across the line. No, coming around the last
I had
turn.
to pit early because of damage. I was still
They run Thornton.
Yeah, it was a really good battle.
Kyle
We had,
coming
Rich
across the
Rivers out there.
line.
That was Joe.
Steve
that was
Kelly.
really good
And it looks like Chris Schuessler just happens to be the end of the line.
I forgot there might be people still racing.
We also need top 3 to take a pick. So before you go in and exit the car, give us just a moment to sort out the AM class.
Yeah, I'm glad you slowed down. I was prepared to blast through there.
It looks like
so
it's
happy they updated
Jeff,
the spotter so it can tell me how much faster
Joe,
I'm going than I am.
and Kyle. I think that's our top 3.
Okay.
Guys, that was fun. Thank you. That's a good race.
Big Fat doesn't let you do the TC cut.
I think Carrie's already out.
Sure does not. They take all the fun out of it.
Oh well.
Maybe
Oh,
we should
I
talk
need
about the
to-
picture a little earlier then.
If we can get... oh, no, Sean already reset. Never mind.
Oh, my bad, dude.
I was going to see if we could at least get a couple of you for a side-by-side picture. But it looks like most everyone's in pits.
Morgan and I were lined up there through the cooldown.
I gave you a sad donut.
Who was our AMs? Jeff?
It was, I believe it was Jeff,
race, guys.
Joe, and Kyle.
Morgan and Sean, you just kind of
Jeff,
left
Joe,
me
and
on an
Kyle?
island, so it was like a practice session. Great job.
Yeah, Jeff, Joe, and Kyle, because Andrew is pro, is he not?
Yeah, you too, man. Good race.
Jeff?
Yeah.
That was fun, guys.
Looks like Jolie just got off. Dang it. Say, Jeff, Joe, and Kyle are our top 3 for the AM class. Oh, we got them lining up here. I see it in the replay. Perfect.
Unbelievable.
You want it to go around?
Go on around, sir.
Okay.
While we're sorting that whole thing out, good race, guys. I'll be available in Discord for a bit if anyone wants to discuss something. Yell at me, whatever. I'm a pretty good punching bag, so just I'll be in there for a bit.
All right, that's a nice lineup. That'll work. Thanks, guys. And if any of the top finishers or whoever wants to come have a quick chat, hop in Discord and we'll bring you in.
What's up, boys?
Who do we got there? We got.
Oh, do we
got
have Carrie Brooks?
a wild
You
Carrie
do?
appears.
That was some kind of fun. How'd it look from your side?
That was a great race.
Awesome.
There were a lot of guys running really, really fast. So how'd it feel to be out on Carrie Brooks Island?
It was very much like that. It was just like there was a few spots in the track where I know I'm not that good compared to those guys. Otherwise, I could sort of pace with them. I didn't know what to do for the pits. I didn't even think about it, man. So I went no tires and fuel, and it wasn't sketchy, but it was certainly noticeable. So I just maintained my gap back to Brandon for the second part of the race. Was really all I did. There was no way I was going to go catch those boys.
Are we?
Yeah, those two were definitely out there for sure. It's definitely, track's got some teeth, and it got a little warm in the feature. Did you find the grip any different?
Yeah, I don't remember the turn numbers, but there's a couple of them that, where the car does get light into braking. Certainly could notice it there, but otherwise, like turn 1, I didn't find to be a problem. at any point. Now I'm not really that fast through it, so that probably says something. But I never found it to be a problem. Mostly the second half of the track, last two sectors primarily, I found to be a little bit greasy. But again, I was sort of backing off of it anyway, so it was probably more greasy than I gave it credit for because I really wasn't trying to kill it.
All right, well, let's I have powers to move people. I'll bring
Do it.
let's bring Sean up here. Hello, good sir. You were looking pretty fast out there, Sean.
Thank you.
You just
Was
seem
the one and done quali lap the strategy today, or did that just happen by chance?
So no. I will say the tire deg at this track is really high, so the second lap you really have to be on it in order to get a better lap time. But if you're asking if I intentionally bailed out of my second lap, no. I was like 2.5 tenths back coming into like the second to last corner, and I was like, well, I'm not going to get better unless I absolutely sent it. So I sent it and spun. So it's just kind of one of those things where I had nothing to lose, so I went for it, and it didn't work out. But my first lap was good enough, so happy with it.
well. How's that? How's the new Porsche feel out there? I haven't got a chance to take it around yet.
You know, at the risk of sounding like an iRacing shill to tell you to get the new car, it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. It feels so great to drive.
You just made Kerry Brooks a happy man saying that.
Woo! Well, I can't articulate all that, but I can feel it to be more responsive. I don't know. I haven't taken it too far over the line yet. Well, I have a few times, but I don't know what the limits are like. Sean, you would know a lot better because you drive a lot closer to the limit than I do. But it is a very wonderful driving car, 100%.
Very quickly becoming my favorite car to drive on the service.
Porsche or Riot, I think they say.
Porsche or Riot.
Well, that's good to
Makes
know.
me does make me feel good for you to say that, Sean.
Congrats on pulling off the win. It just seemed too elusive for you last season.
Yeah, I finally put one together where I didn't throw it all away. So
Yeah, that was absolutely one hell of a drive today.
I appreciate it.
That was my game plan all along, is for you guys to fight.
Yeah, I think we had a few moments there going into the bus stop, but
Yeah.
I held the inside and he kind of backed out of it, and in the feature at least, we kind of came into some lap traffic, and he just barely fell out of the draft, and I kind of started pushing, and the gap slowly grew without him being able to tow up to me on the straights, and the gap just kind of kept growing. And at that point, it was just on me not to throw it away like I've been known to do.
Yeah, you were able to keep it together this time. All right, well, I'm going to grab, I guess we'll go ahead and grab Morgan. Bring him up here. Do we got you, Morgan?
Yes, sir.
So how was it out there today? It looked like you were pretty consistent and fast as usual.
You know what? It was all right. I super happy with that. I didn't have any practice until we got in the session, and this is my second time in the 992 since it launched. So I'm happy just to keep it out of the wall.
Yeah, we were just talking about the new Porsche. Seems like it's or sounds like from Sean that it's pretty nice. You liking it over the BMW from last year?
You know what? The Porsche is always a good challenge. I definitely love the Porsche. I'm running in another league where I'm driving the Porsche, so I figured I've run with that here too, so we have a little continuity. But Sean today and the Porsche at Walkins was magic because once we got about halfway through the stint on the worn tires, he definitely had a little bit more speed than I did. So awesome job, man. That was a great run.
Yeah, that was a great run by both of you. Just super consistent. Nothing too exciting happened. It seemed like.
I had a couple people decide to end their race right in front of me, but other than that, it was good.
Yeah, I think
I came around a blind corner and the yellow was there, and it was I wasn't sure if it was going to be you or I don't know who it was that was you were passing, but I did get a little concerned.
Yeah, I think it was some Ferrari just bounced between the walls, and I took a chance and made it through.
Well, congrats on the P2 for the first race of the season.
I appreciate it.
Gonna have to see if you can hang on to that championship this year, or this season, not this year.
You know, it's gonna be real tough if Sean keeps driving like that, and you know what, Kerry and Tiago, especially in the heat, were just right there waiting for us to make some kind of mistake. So it's gonna be interesting.
Ready to pounce.
That's a fact. If you can't beat them, wait for them to wreck. Is that a saying?
Sure is. I was saying that this whole time, and Sean didn't do it.
Yeah, that's right. Same game plan. Damn.
Okay, who should I pull up next? Do we got? I don't
Just
think
yank them all in.
I think I'm just gonna yank them all in. I was going to see if we had any top AM finishers in. I believe Kyle was third place amateur. Jeff Oakes was top. Joe Lee was second, I believe. Yeah, we'll pull them all in and maybe have a chat with Kyle here. Or maybe I should give them a quick warning. I will be right back.
All that I can just give to Jimmy for paints is fine with me.
I'm gonna start just pulling y'all in.
Only had one car of traffic. So you guys must have gotten them just as the pit cycle started to happen.
Yeah, I grabbed a few.
Yeah, it was mostly pretty lonely, other than maybe 2, 3.
We grabbed Chris first. How's it going, Chris?
It's good.
Did you have fun tonight? Oh.
Hey, Ryan.
What? Oh, Chris moved for some reason. I don't know what happened.
He bounced.
He went back to the other. I don't know if I did it. It moved channels. I'm gonna drag him back. We'll see what happens.
You scared him.
All right, I'm back.
Did I drag you out? I'm not sure what happened there.
I left. You know, I'm still new to hold the whole thing.
Okay. It happened the same second I moved Jimmy, so I was like, I don't know if I did it.
I'm back. All right. No, how did I do?
Yeah, how did it go for you?
Yes, I loved it. It was great to be back. I missed the league, so it was awesome to be back with everyone. Yeah, we were just kind of chatting about all the race stuff, and you know, definitely not the quickest and working on it, but I a lot of times have like a pretty decent start. But you know what? One thing that I need to work on, because it's happening more and more often, is I'm having like first and second lap spins, and
yeah.
So that kind of stinks. You know, gain a couple positions on the start and then lose it all. You know, spinning on the track sucks. So something to work on. But you know, all in all, it was a good race. I mean, I love racing that track. Racing the updated Porsche, which I thought was fun. I thought it was better than the previous GT3 R. So enjoyed that. And yeah, it was a good time. I mean, it looks like there was a lot more folks in the league this race. And
Yeah, we
I
had
had a nice time.
a pretty good turnout for our first race of the season.
Yeah, maybe like 23 drivers. I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
there
but
might
it was good.
there might have been 24. I think there was 24. I think we may have had 25, but somebody never joined or something like that.
We've come a long way in just a few seasons. I remember the first season we had maybe, 10 drivers or 11 drivers, and so to double that in, a year or not even a year. I mean, it's pretty good. So anyways, it was fun. I had a great time.
You're always
Well,
having a great time. It's the best part, Chris.
Yeah, that's good to
Yeah, it's
hear.
fun.
Just-
What's good is I got the I'm running with the PCA later in the week on Thursday at Watkins Glen, so it was a nice little practice
yeah,
for me
get some
tonight
practice
to do
in.
that. So
Now just work on keeping those cold tires together on the first couple
I
laps, and
know.
you'll be set.
I know, because I've done that in that league as well. So yeah, a couple things to practice before that. But anyway, great time tonight. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Is Kyle here? He's muted.
I'm here.
There he is. I believe you are P3 for AM.
Yeah, that's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah. Pretty great race. It seemed like you were up. What was it? Up 8 positions at the end.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna come back and race with you guys. I'm always busy with life and stuff, but it's always a good time. So I figured I'd sign up again. And my goal is always to just keep the race clean. I never really race anybody hard if they're faster than me. I usually let them go. So that was just kind of my MO. I just keep the car clean, and that's where I ended up. So
Yeah, well, congrats on that. You're starting out strong in the AM class.
thank you. Yeah,
So-
I've never raced at Indy next week, so I'll probably go back to second. But Walkins Glen was a good track.
Yeah,
it's probably the one I'm most familiar with. So it was a fun race. It's always fun to race with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
As your former racing partner, you would have whooped me good tonight.
Who is that talking? Is that Will?
Yep, that's your buddy.
Yeah, it was a fun race.
It's good, really good to see you do well.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, let's see. Let's talk to Jimmy a little bit. Jimmy up 13 spots in that last one after a little incident in the sprint race.
Yeah, man. Little
that bus stop.
Mispracticed. Don't really know where I should be in the bus stop kind of deal. But once I did figure it out, I was running pretty good. But yeah, no, unfortunate. But I had some fun running up to the field, and yeah, had a little unfortunate incident with Ryan, and just talking about it with him now, and I think we just have kind of like different perspectives, I guess, on quote unquote side by side racing into a corner. Like I have the oval background where if a spotter calls out someone next to me, I'll leave the room for that car. Whereas like a lot of road racing guys will see, well, if I'm still pretty far ahead, but he's kind of next to me, like I should have the line going into the corner. So we were just talking about that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Either way, yeah, like he kind of like turned over my nose a little bit, but like I had the spotter call out that he was next to me, so I was going for it, but
yeah, it was definitely a close one.
He told me he thought I was gonna back out of that, but me being an oval racer, I don't really do that. But it's unfortunate, but hopefully we can move on.
Any reason you went with the Ferrari over that sweet Jeff Gordon BMW you showed off today in the text chat?
Well, I was gonna go with the Beamer because it's generally, from my experience, like the safer bet, and since I haven't run any of this since the last league we ran, or the last season, I tried it out in practice, and it was a little uncomfortable for me. I don't know, maybe it was just the track combo, I don't know, but Ferrari's like tied for my favorite in GT3s, so I tried that out and it felt a lot more comfortable for me, and allowed me to learn the track without wrecking so much.
Which good news that we forgot to announce that we have lifted the car restriction.
Yeah, I was thinking about running the Ferrari all season because I do really like that car. But we'll see. Maybe I'll try to stick with it.
I mean, there's always the Lambo.
Yeah, I do like the Lambo, but I'm a Ferrari guy.
Ferrari and Jeff Gordon. Now I understand what's wrong with you.
Yeah, I got issues.
Bobby Labonte and Lamborghini would like to have a word.
my experience as a racing fan has been nothing but disappointment my whole life. So I got to watch Jimmy Johnson beat Jeff 7 times, and as soon as I become an F1 fan, Ferrari just gets beat by everybody. So it's good fun.
Their hypercar program seems to be working out for them pretty good.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, you got something going on there.
Did you catch any of the 24-hour race over the weekend?
I just was watching the live timing on the website because I didn't have the Motor Trend. But yeah,
I watched like 15 hours. It was rough.
56, baby.
Yeah, I was there for like 18, and next day was not fun.
1 hour per safety car.
Yeah, that was kind of ridiculous, but
yeah, that doesn't.
And they ran the F1 theory of we don't need intermediate tires or wets. I don't know.
Yeah, the full wets.
They have drying wets. Whatever that means. Anyway, I digress.
Well, we got a newcomer in here, Alexius.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Welcome, man.
Yeah, well, welcome to the league. Hopefully we put on a decent race for you today.
Oh no, for sure, it was fun. This is actually my first I'd say like competitive racing iRacing. I usually do like the NASCAR stuff, but yeah, first time. I usually play ACC, so I had to get used to it.
Oh yeah, yep.
Awesome.
I've been.
Wait, who were you?
Sorry?
I said, who were you in the race?
Well, I had the shitty McLaren. I couldn't see anybody in the back.
Oh, dude.
No mirror.
You're a legend for holding your lines, man.
Say what?
I said you're a legend for holding your lines, man. You drove well.
All right, thanks, bro.
Yeah, the McLaren is notoriously hard to drive in iRacing.
I believe during the broadcast I said that it drives like the soap you drop in the shower and try to pick up.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like my hands were like a fan. Everywhere, every corner, I had to try to catch it because it was just too, I don't know.
Oh yeah. I caught the one spin you had out of the second to last turn. It's the same place the Porsches like to go to, and I was like, yep, McLaren doing McLaren things. There's probably nothing you could do about that.
Absolutely nothing. It's like I had grip, and all of a sudden there was no grip.
Yep, it is that when that thing gets when you get quick enough to push it to the edge, that thing can let go at any moment. For sure.
Although you look good doing it. It's the flamethrower.
Yeah, the flames coming out of the back.
Yeah, so I'm guessing we could switch car for the next race, right?
Yes. Last season we tried to have people stick to the same car all season, but this season we decided, since we're more of a for fun league, that people should probably be able to choose whatever they're most comfortable with for that week. So yep,
Yeah.
you are free to choose. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, the new Porsches is pretty nice.
It's the bee's knees.
Apparently so. That's what
At least
3 or 4 of them in here are saying.
The Corvette.
But 3 or 4 of them in here are on Porsche's payroll too. So
Ooh, nice.
is not true. These are lies. Don't believe them.
Well, yeah, it's good to hear you had a good time. Thanks for
Yeah, man, it was
coming
fun.
out.
Maybe next time I'll get the BMW. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Something a little more stable.
BMW's
Do it this year.
solid choice.
Season.
And have we? Who else have we? I guess we just got Daniel and Thornton left. Pretty much, we haven't really talked to. At least I assume that's Daniel, because for some reason Discord just shows a D. It's doing for everybody's name changes. I think it's still bugging out on me.
Yeah, I'm Daniel.
Yeah, you got top 5, up 9 positions. You had that's right. You had a
I thought I started. Did I start?
You had a little you had a little incident that happened in the sprint race that set you back, I believe.
Oh yeah. No, I think it was Ryan. We were racing pretty hard through that. I think we were coming out of the boot, and yeah, we just kind of rubbed fenders, and I spun her down.
Yeah, I saw there was just a little bit of contact.
Yeah, but I gave him a pass. He pushed me back to the pits in the GR86 race after I wrapped.
Oh, that's right. Yep, I forgot about that.
Yeah, now stand-up guy, he's a good racer. I was struggling with finding any pace tonight, though. So when I saw Jimmy pop back up on my relative and he was gaining on me, I was starting to get a little worried, especially when I couldn't figure out how much time was left.
Yeah, Jimmy was hunting people down all race. After an incident in the sprint, he had to start last for the feature, and he was just moving.
Yeah, he was catching quick too. But no, everybody drove well. Congrats to top 4. I'll throw myself in there. Top 5.
Yeah, might as well.
Attaboy.
But no, definitely some good racing. I'm excited to be back and can't wait to see what this season holds.
Awesome. Yeah, hopefully all the races to come play out just like that. Keep you in the top 5 there.
For sure. So this season, am I allowed to use my drop weeks on other drivers yet, or is that a thing?
No.
Oh, I was going to give one to Sean this week.
I can give you my PayPal and you can try.
Oh, cool.
I'll trade with you, Dan.
Oh, well, let's just see how it unfolds.
And we got Thornton here. How was the race with Richard, Thornton? You guys were going at it there at the end.
Yeah, that was a nice 4-car battle there for a while.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, that was like seriously good racing. There was one moment into the bus stop there where I think I was pretty far on the inside, and I had I don't know, maybe there was less than half a car overlap, and he had me all the way to the inside, and I was just like, all right, let's send it, see what happens here. Yeah, and I think we ended up touching a little bit, and we both ended up saving the car, so worked out, and it was just a lot of fun racing.
Oh yeah, and I forgot about that. That in that one, Richard actually got a little bit sideways. The rear tires came out entering the bus stop, and it slid him back to you. And then I think you barely touched him, and I think it actually helped him save the car. He did a great job of keeping it together, but I think that little touch actually helped him save the car too.
Interesting, because I was like, I was full on opposite locking the bus stop for that time. I was all the way on the lock stops, just drifting it through the bus stop.
Wow.
But no, it was a really good race. I struggled a lot in practice, just trying to find any kind of pace in the car. I feel like the BMW handles very differently this season. I don't know if that's just this track or if that's a BMW thing, but I think we've heard a couple of BMW drivers say that the car seems a little bit different. So I had to adjust how I'm driving it a lot. I had to chuck the brake bias way far forward too. But
interesting.
Yeah, it was a good race. Really good race. I looked at the results. P20 on the end of the first lap, back up to P8. So that was pretty fun. Pretty fun. And it was great racing from everybody.
Yeah, there
So
was
you're
a.
saying no to the BMW? Sorry about that.
Oh no, yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying, so you're saying no to the BMW? Because it kind of seems like you're having trouble there, no?
No, the BMW is good. It's just you had to. It was different than what it was last season, but
Just
yeah,
different
it's kind of
feel.
like going from the it's kind of like going from the McLaren and ACC to the McLaren and iRacing. It's like the car doesn't really handle the way you think it will. Um, but
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
sure.
it's still fast. You just got to drive it different.
Just like a driver to blame the car.
Oh no, I'm blaming myself.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
blaming. I gotta be like a robot and just figure out the car faster.
Yeah, so were
No,
you in that?
I'm the best. The car wasn't right.
Were you in that?
Yeah, it's because you're driving a Porsche.
That turn 1 incident? Did you get caught in that? Because you said you were
Oh yeah,
down
I
on
got.
positions then.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
was on the outside of that four wide, and I kind of saw the crash coming. I turned hard left, and I still got caught up in the crash.
Ah,
I
okay.
literally, if you go back and look at my replay, I literally turned left. I was going the wrong way.
Yeah, I watched the replay of that from a couple different angles, and there was just so much going on. I couldn't make out any individual thing happening. But yeah, that's a great comeback after that, getting pushed down the line and finishing up 2 from your actual start position as well.
Yep.
Just something to be said about just hanging in there, head down, and going for it.
Absolutely.
Yep. And taking care of the tires a little bit too. I don't know if anybody else was having tire wear issues, but
Oh yeah,
during
Sean
practice
said the fall
I
off's
was chewing
pretty
them.
big.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
meant to ask who took tires during their stop? I did.
I took left sides.
Took all 4.
I believe.
I was wondering that. We saw some pit times, and there were some 40s, and then there were some 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing catch up all race, so I took a risk and only took lefts to make the stop a little shorter. But
I believe Morgan
I
took him because
speculated
he
you were
had the
taking all 4.
same. He had like
I
the
got a
same
black
pit
flag.
time.
Yeah, Morgan and I had the same pit times. I think we both took 4.
Yeah.
I
And
went into the
then
pits. I had 66 on the left front. I was like, I got 20 minutes left. I'm not making it.
looks like Jeff Oakes might have taken 4. Rashana might have taken 4. And Chris might have taken 4.
I don't even
His
think I changed tires on
his
my car
mic's
because
his
my
mic's
car
muted
just
right
felt
now, but
weird.
No, I didn't take tires.
oh, you didn't? Okay.
I didn't take any tires.
I did
No,
not
Oh,
take
I was
tires
looking.
at
I was
all.
looking at the wrong. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong timer. Yeah, it looked like possibly Rashana. His time's high enough, and possibly Jeff, and then Sean and Morgan. That's about it.
What
I
was your
didn't
black
take
flag
any
for?
tires.
my lap times were pretty much like on par with just left sides. Like I didn't.
I think I released the pit button too early from the pits, and then
Speeding.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dang,
Yep.
man.
Yeah. That's one thing that'll catch you out in iRacing because you're like crossing the line. So you're like, okay, I can turn it off. But if you don't wait till the back of the car's across the line, then sometimes it'll nab you right at the end.
Once
I see the black box go away, I turn it off.
I swear, dude, I was all the way across, and then I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I've
You
had
might
that
have been on
happen.
the way in then.
I've had that
It is
happen to
what
me
it is, though.
before. Or I'm like, I'm sure I was
There are
across
some
that.
tracks where there's like a pit exit line, but the cone is like after it.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's deceiving. So I don't know
Yeah.
if this place was like that. I don't remember, but like that's happened to me before, where I crossed the line, I turned it off, but I'm not at the cone yet.
You may have also sped at pit entry as well.
Oh no, I was going like 40. There was a Porsche that even passed me, and when I exited. Like I realized I was going too fast.
But yeah, I didn't actually get any tire fall off, surprisingly. But I also really babied the tires at the start of the race. But I was still doing low 46s at the end of the race. So I think it was just how you brought the tires up to temp and pressure that made a big difference to how long you could keep them alive.
So dumb question here. So you gotta manually select the tires, or when you go in pit, it puts the tires automatically.
By default, they're already selected to change, so you have to manually turn off the tires if you don't want them to change.
Cause dude, the last say 10 to 5 laps, like man, my tires were just shit. I spun out twice. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, whenever you pit, you can actually check your tire wear in your black box if you have a button to cycle through it. It doesn't give you live tire data because you could potentially exploit that.
Yeah,
But you can
iRacing
always
doesn't
see
like to
what it
do it
is
because they're
after a
afraid
pit.
of people somehow hacking the
Well, it's
telemetry
not
and cheating
realistic
with it.
either, though. Like you don't know
But
what percent your tires are worn out in real life until you
yeah,
take
that
them off the
that
car.
too. But yeah, it's after you've actually pit and changed the tires, then it'll tell you what your last tire set was at. Or if you pit at the end
Which
of the
is good for
race, it'll
practice.
tell you.
You could always go out and practice, do like 5 laps, see what the tire percentage is at.
All right, good to know.
Well, I'm gonna say bye to the stream. We still got the stream running. We can hang out and chat a bit if you guys want, but I'm gonna say bye to the stream and end the stream.
I'm gonna say bye to you guys. I'm getting out of here. Brian, Will, thank you guys for taking care of all the business tonight. It was a great time. Thank you all the drivers. Super fun.
Hey, good job,
Thanks.
Chris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks
Yeah.
for joining the league
Thanks
again, Chris.
Thanks for
Always
coming
good to
out.
see you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow night for some NASCAR fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready for some natty light cautions.
I won't be this
Awesome.
week, but you better watch out at Pocono.
Is it still open for registration for the NASCAR? I didn't even see
Yeah.
that one.
It's Gen 4 on Wednesday
Alright.
nights.
All right, I'll check it
It's
out.
up in Six Sigma leagues at the very top of the Discord.
Turn some laps right now. So much fun.